Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Fiona at Drawings in a Drawer, and on here we discuss everything watercolour, and I upload a video every Sunday. If this is something that might interest you, be sure to click that notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video and you won't miss out on anything that I do on here. Last week I had a giveaway and for some reason the video only went out to half of the people that it usually goes out to, but I will be doing more, so click that bell. Also, at long last, I finally have a newsletter and it's linked down below. So if you click on it, you can subscribe to my newsletter and participate in my free live workshop on Sunday, May the 26th at 7 p.m. Summer European time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Click down below and you'll get all the info. But wait, don't go away yet. I want to show you where I find inspiration for my work, and I will also be telling you the names of the people who won the original postcards from last week's video. Where do I find inspiration? I like looking through my old sketchbooks because I think I was more free in my work in the past. I have a lot of unfinished pieces which I think I really love the concepts of, and looking back at some really much older work like the one in this journal, before I discovered watercolour, I think I was so much less worried about how things would be judged, how they would turn out, because I wasn't posting them anywhere. I wasn't uploading them anywhere. And I love some of these. And I look at them because I think that back then I was expressing my inner self more. I was channeling my creativity more directly. I didn't have any performance anxiety. This very clearly in the next few pages. I did these drawings so fast. I would spend maybe at the most 1 hour on a spread like this, so it was much more liberating. And I just think that what was in my brain, what was in my mind, my emotions, my feeling were expressed much more truly than they are now. This piece is one of many unfinished pieces. I would really love to go in and finish them off, or take this concept, this fairy tale-like, dream-like concept, and turn it into another painting, but with the water skills I have now. I especially love these fish women in the corner to the right of this page. This woman with a sardine instead of hair, and she's stroking a fish at the same time, and the other one has scales instead of like skin. I just love this spread, and yes, it gives me ideas. My dream would be to be able to blend the creativity and the freedom of expression that I had back then with the technique I use now in watercolour. My problem is that I'm a little bit of a watercolour purist. I use white gouache for highlights, but that's it. Supposedly you shouldn't even use that. And as you can see, these paintings are mixed media. But I would like to incorporate some of these even as extra elements to my watercolour paintings, and maybe then I would feel more okay about using gouache or coloured pencil. Let me know what you think down below. And if you never comment other videos, which I sometimes am guilty of doing, please, for this once, just leave a comment down below. It will really help my channel out, and it will only take you something like 15 seconds. But in the end, since it's May, I decided to revisit this old City Mermaids challenge. That Tales Fantastic started over on Instagram a few years ago. And boy, did I not expect what I was getting into. I have no experience in painting urban landscapes, so It was something that took me a long time, and it was, a bit overwhelming. The background was really hard for me to paint. I did end up reaching for white gouache for the clouds. I did not consider that when I painted this initially. I was not bothered by it looking bad, or I thought that it looked really good, even if the perspective in the background was completely off. And I'm more aware of that kind of thing now, so obviously the pressure was on. Yeah, let me tell you about the story behind this painting. So the challenge was to paint mermaids from your hometown. Some of you will know that I live in Rome, in Italy. So I painted these mermaids who I imagined lived in the Tiber, which is the river that runs through Rome and through the very heart of Rome, and it is extremely beautiful. If you've ever been to Rome, I won't need to say that again because it is a beautiful city. And I imagined them having lived there for at least since Rome was founded, if not before. So they're millenary creatures and they've witnessed historical events and are the keepers of secrets and of treasures that lie on the bottom of this river. I wanted their skin to look very cold, and I used very cool colours for it, and I tried to hold back from adding too much blush to their cheeks like I usually do, which is something that I love doing. But I really wanted them to look like creatures who live underwater and who rarely see the sun, basically like fish. I was so upset by how this painting turned out that I thought my YouTube video would never come out this Sunday because was the footage that I'd prepared for it. And this has made me once again think about something. We need to step away from our paintings once we've finished them, because only a few days later, looking back at it, I think that it's actually not that bad at all, and I don't get why I hated it so much. And the same applies to those old paintings in my sketchbooks that I showed at the beginning of the video. So take time away from your paintings when you finish them and then go back and look at them. Even a few days later, you will see the difference. It's now time to announce the winners of my giveaway, and the first one is Manutella, who will be winning the eye surrounded by roses, and the second one is Pamela Smith, and they will also both be receiving a watercolour brush each. Please send me your addresses at my email drawingsinadora@gmail.com. If I have not received them within next week, next Sunday, I will pick 2 new winners. So be sure to send me your addresses. I can guarantee that the winners were totally randomly picked. Indeed, I think one of them's all the way in Australia, and I'm now worrying about my painting not getting there, but it will be tracked shipping, so, it should be fine. I will be hosting more giveaways, so don't worry if you didn't win this one. There will be more, and the more of you there are, the more giveaways there will be. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, join my newsletter and my workshop, my Patreon, or if you're on Skillshare, I'm also there. So you have infinite possibilities to support my channel, and it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.